say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love it.
And hello, welcome to a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. And today, people, we're talking about something very important. We're talking about preparing for territory battles, and we're also going to look at the faction mega pack and the faction pack. Now, as you can see, I do have some crystals stored up there, and I'm going to be talking and purchasing a faction mega pack later at the end of the video, so wait for that, people, don't skip. I know you want to skip. I'm going to talk about that, whether it's good or not, and we will see it in action. Now, we're just going to talk briefly about what you can do and what should you do for territory battles coming up. Now, I'm not going to go into depth about it. There are other videos out there that are great videos that have in-depth analysis, in-depth, the basic steps for the whole territory battles and everything that's going to be in it and required, yada yada yada. I'm just going to give you what you should do, if anything, to prepare for this territory battles coming. And it's coming soon, but I don't know when. And it's going to be awesome. So, pretty much the way this thing is designed, there's nothing to look at here, so we'll go look at my characters. The way this thing is designed, it's designed for the player who has a lot of freaking characters, and it's designed for the person who's been in the game for a while, and for the whales. That's what it's designed for. So this is the one time where they're basically saying, we want you to farm everything, right? And other stuff in the raids and other in squad arena and ships, it's basically, you can choose what you want to go for. If you want to focus on a Jedi team for this phase, you can do that. And if you want to focus on a clone team, or you want to focus on, a Sith team, whatever it may be, or, you want to focus on the Rancor, you can do that. And now, with this territory battles, it's saying, go for everything. Every character is going to be important. Every star is going to be important. So, as a free-to-play player, there's almost not much you can do. But there are a few things you can do to start preparing for it. Alright, so let's look at some of the things that you can start doing. One, if you have been avoiding ships, if you have been ignoring ships, stop. Alright? Go for it. Go for ships, star them up, you're going to need them. You're going to need them. They're going to come. You're going to have ships for certain phases and certain battles, and you're going to have ships that were starred. Now, for me, I've been making a mistake recently of where I got, let's see, I forgot ships here. I've been ignoring TIE Advance. So TIE Advance has come up in the store, and I'm like, I already got 5 stars. I just want to unlock the Zeta ability thing. I don't need more. That's a big mistake. Star every ship up. Use, if you can, ideally what you want to do mostly is farm your ships in, the Galactic War table. Or not table, but the Galactic War store. If you can farm your ships there, that'd be great. And the ships that come up there, you should go for 7 stars. Go for, 6 stars. It's going to help you down the line. So don't stop farming ships. Farm them. That will help. And you should be doing that anyway, just in general. Now, for the most part, for the free-to-play player, there's really not much you can do to really prepare for territory battles. The one most important thing is, and this is, it's a little sad for a lot of guilds out there, but you need to be in a big guild. You need to be in a big guild. You need to be in a 50-player guild, and hopefully strong. You need to be in it. If you're in a smaller guild, what you got to do is either leave or be like, listen, we need to join forces with other smaller guilds to make a large guild. Because if you have only a small guild, this territory battle, the map is going to screw you over, and you're only going to get certain things. You're only going to be able to progress a certain ways. You need a large guild. So get in a large guild, or get your small guild to join in with other guilds. Now, let's talk about rebels. Rebels. So what's annoying, I don't know why, I have no idea why they did this. Basically, they're like, Hoth Rebel Soldier and Hoth Rebel Scout are useless, so we'll just do a territory battle on Hoth, and you need them. So I am lucky on 2 of my accounts. I through Bronzium, I believe. I think it's for bronze. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I got Hoth Rebel Soldier, who is a little bit of a pain to get. If you look here, I've started to gear him up a little bit. He's up to gear 8 now. He's only in 3B hard, so that's a pain. Okay, I've heard people on the YouTube saying, "Oh, it's okay, Hoth Rebel Soldier. He's an easy farm." No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, no, you may unlock him at 3 stars, but he's freaking. It's one node, people. It's one node. It's ridiculous. Come on. You are going to need him in phase 3. Now, you can still participate if you don't have him. There are other things, other parts of phase 3 you can attack, other territories you can attack. However, there is one territory where you're going to need a 3-star Hoth Rebel Soldier. So, you have to decide yourself, do I want to start farming him? Basically, what I do is I farm 2 hard nodes a day. And that's it. I don't want to waste too much money, too much energy on hard nodes, so I'm farming 2, and they're both first order TIE Pilot. I don't think I'm going to put him in there. I may or may not. I have not decided, but probably not, and I'll talk about why later. Now, there's another guy who I don't have unlocked. Where are you? Hoth Rebel Scout, who is an easy farm because he is in the Cantina store. You're going to need him for phase 4, and I'm going to get to phase 4 and phase 3 in a second. But yeah, he's an easy farm, so you may want to start farming him, right now. If you want to look at that, look at those two characters and decide, is it worth you farming them? Can you take a break from Cantina store? Can you take a break from hard nodes? Or does it matter if you're farming him in the hard node or not? Phase 3 and phase 4. Now, there are other characters you want to look at down the line. But before I go into that, let me just say about phase 3 and phase 4. Through watching other videos and other YouTubers who have accessed the territory battles, they have said that most top guilds in the beginning will only get to phase 3, phase 4. Okay? So if you're like a super guild, you probably won't get to phase 5. So everything I'm going to talk about now, the characters that come up in phases 5 and 6, you don't necessarily need to farm right away, but eventually you may want to think about. And that's mainly the hated squad. Yes. Do you know where I'm going towards? No, I don't. Where are you? Letter P. There you are. Phoenix Squad. Yes. You are going to need Phoenix Squad at 6 stars for phase 5. Now, it's probably going to be maybe a month or something like that before your guild gets to it. Maybe longer, maybe a little shorter. But just know that. Now, again, you'll have a number of territories in phase 5. If you don't have Phoenix at 6 stars, then you can still attack other places. But if you have them, there is one territory which you will be able to attack with your Phoenix Squad. So they're making you use Phoenix Squad again. So if you don't have it, you may want to think about farming them. There's also the new characters of Captain Han, which you're going to need for phase 3, I believe. Yeah, I think you need a phase 3 at 5 stars. He is going to be farmable in Cantina somewhere around 7. I don't know, I forget which node it is. Maybe this one, yeah, I think it's 7D. So Captain Han will be farmable at 7D. It's a new character coming to the game. You're going to need him in phase 3. So you may want to start farming him once he's available in the Cantina. Again, if you're a whale, you probably just buy him, but whatever. So yes, Captain Han is coming to the game. You're also going to need the new Leia, but don't worry about that because you can only unlock that through territory battles. That will be also needed in phase 3. Commander Luke is going to be needed in phase 5. That's along with Leia and Han, I believe at 6 stars. And then finally, you're going to need in phase 6, again, this is way down the line for most guilds. Like my guild, it's going to be a few months down the line before you can think about phase 6. But you're going to need in phase 6, I believe all 7 stars. Oh, there's no, where are they? Are you? We'll start with you, Mr. Chirrut. You're going to need Rogue One. Right? There are 5 Rogue One characters, and you're going to need Rogue One on Hoth territory battles in Phase 6. All 7 stars. So again, that's going to be 1 territory. There will be other territories you can face if you don't have the Rogue One. They're a great team to farm. However, they are horrible to farm. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, for what you can do, maybe as a free-to-play, if you want to, you might want to try to start up some of your lower characters, because they are going to be needed, and more stars the better. The way it is that there's gonna be characters you will attack with, and then the other characters that you will dump, and you don't use, but you dump them into the territory and what have you, into platoons or territories, and they are used. And you're gonna need, especially in the platoons, you're gonna need higher star characters as the phases progress. So it's a little confusing. There are better videos out there to watch about that. But if you want to do something, you may want to try to start up some of your lower characters, because that may be helpful. Other than that, I don't know. It's not much you can do really as a free-to-play player. If you decide to stop and want to farm some new characters, you could do that as well. Farm the characters I already mentioned. And get in a guild, get in a good guild. Now, sadly for me, because I hate outside communication, you're going to need a guild that uses some sort of chatting app or whatever, whether it's Discord or Line or whatever it may be, because communication is going to be super important, especially for the bigger guilds. It's going to be very important. Yeah. And it's almost it's a necessary evil. I don't like it. I did it for another game, Clash of Clans, and it took over my life, and I don't want to do it again. But I'm probably going to have to. Eventually, they're gonna make me do it. I know it. So yeah, communication's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be needed for every guild. Good communication for the territory battles. All right, so that's it for me blabbering on, and let's get to the good stuff. So. Before we do it, let's talk about these faction mega packs and faction pack. Should you do them? No. That's it. Simple as that, people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even if you're somebody like me who's like, maybe, $20 here, maybe like $20 a month or whatever. Not a big deal. Go ahead. Still, no. Alright, first of all, this faction pack, definitely no. Definitely no. And the reason why is because of the RNG. The RNG is that it says 10 to 330, expect 10 or 12, but expect 10 or 12. So if for 700 crystals, right, which is like $10, or not $10, $5 to purchase, you would get one of these, and it's most likely 10. And 10 gets you nothing, people. It gets you nothing. Now, this one is a little better, the Faction Mega Pack, because you will get 5 cards, or 5 different characters from 10 to 330 shards. Plus, you will get again another bonus card of Hoth Rebel Scout or Hoth Rebel Soldier from 10 to 330 again, but expect 10. And so there may be certain characters you want, like the difficult ones to farm, whether it's Chirrut or Baze or Hoth Rebel Soldier or Sabine. But again, there's so many freaking Rebel characters. Like this, if this comes out for another, maybe it's like the Sith, or comes out for maybe Empire 2. I may suggest it, maybe, but there's so many characters here that you're gonna get 5. You could get 5 crap characters that are gonna be useless, and you can get 10 shards of each, which can be really useless. So I don't recommend it, even as someone who throws $20 in. If you are someone who's more of a dolphin and you spend like $100 a month on it, maybe you buy a few of these and see what happens. Maybe. You're still probably better off saving your crystals for gear as opposed to getting this. But yeah, I'm going to do it one time. I got 3,000 crystals ready to go. So I'm going to do it one time. We'll see what we get. I don't know. Hopefully we get lucky. I don't think we will. I think it's 10, 10, 10, maybe 12, maybe 15. Nothing big, nothing crazy. But here we go, people. Wish me luck. Don't do this yourself, and especially don't do this one. This one's definitely not worth it. You get one character and probably 10 shards for 700 crystals. It's a joke. It's a joke. Alright, people. Here we go. Oh, we're buying. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, my God. La, 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 la. I'm nervous. 15 of K2SO. Great. Well, I guess I need Rogue One, right? 15 of Kenobi. Oh, 25 Heartthrob Shoulder. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. That's decent luck. Ah, Biston. Great. Awesome, Biston. Love. That's exactly what I want. Oh, Princess Leia. Well, I'm farming you, so that kind of helps. And then, oh, bays. I got 10 of bays. Great. Well, it gets me to. Of course, I get 10. Of course, 10 of bays, right? Of course. I get 15 and 25 and 20, and then for bays, of course, it's 10. Of course, it's 10. So, pretty poop. I mean, lucky for me, I am farming Kenobi, so that helps. I am farming Leia, and 20 is not bad, so that kind of helps. And Heartthrob Soldier is actually, that's kind of awesome. But yeah. But still, not worth it. I don't think that was worth the 2,700 crystals I just spent on that. Not at all. Definitely better if I had used it for gear. So there you go, people. There you go. That's what's probably going to happen. 25 is not bad if Heartthrob Soldier. But other than that, yes. Of course Baze was 10. Huh? Of course. I mean, not that I would have unlocked him anyway, but of course he's 10. Of course. What a joke. What a joke. Yeah, I have 30 of him. Oh, God. Alright, so there you go, people. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little something. I hope you mainly realize don't do the packs. Don't do it. And so, yeah, that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, as always. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love it.
I will not die in the video. I will run like a pansy.